Good evening and welcome to To Die For, our not weekly, definitely not weekly live play Dungeons and Dragons campaign. We try, we fail a lot. Shit happens. I'm your DM, David, and I'm joined tonight by our friends Nate, our host.
Hi, I'm Nate playing Kyrie, the Herringon Beast Barbarian.
And my good friends Daniel.
Hi, I am Daniel playing Oxus, the Leonin Monster Hunter Fighter.
Noah.
I'm Noah. I'm playing Vast Moon of the Night Sky, Aberrant Mind Sorcerer, or Tabaxi Aberrant Mind Sorcerer.
Connor.
Howdy, I'm Connor. I am playing Mihongo, the half-elf lore-bard swashbuckler rogue.
Jonathan.
Hello, I'm Jonathan. I'm playing Tum Denzeg, the great and powerful battle master.
Yeah. And unfortunately, we will be short our druid Mycena, as Michelle has exams this week. So, understandable. College is pain and butt. So, we wish her well, and we shall see her when next we play. I won't say next week because that never happens.
So that's the issue. If you say
know.
next week, it won't happen.
Exactly. So I'm just not going to put that out in the
Try
world.
to anti-jinx it.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Like, it'll happen. Just say like it'll happen.
We're never playing again. If you're just joining us for the first time, welcome. You can find the backlog of our episodes on YouTube at Nate's channel, Big Nate 1998, the same as his Twitch. Last time, the party had finally, after about, 3-4 months of in-world time, made it to the Babao and actually killed it. The scene is set as its body has withered to a crisp and turned into ash. It leaves nothing behind on the ground, and you are still within the courtyard. You watch as the hordes of zombies that were at once surrounding you, falling down dead, moving. And you assume the same is probably happening throughout the city.
What's that say? Hello?
Hello there.
Somebody wrote "hello" above the fountain. In
Yeah, it
the
looks
blood
like
of all the
Homer
zombies.
blood. Yeah.
Do that to my map.
No, I believe
your
Tom
man.
said he was going to be rewriting a sign to the sky gods.
Huh? I didn't do nothing. I don't know what you're talking about.
With the blood of his enemies, he wrote a sign to the sky gods.
Okay. Alright. But that is the scene. The courtyard is now empty, barring the actual corpses that litter the ground.
So, Mahongo probably slumps down on the wall that he's up on. He getting the final shot, finally slaying the Babao. He's seeing the zombies deteriorate. He's ready to rest. It's been a long and dirty 2 days.
Kyrie hopping down from the roof. It's just the zombies are still zombies. They're just dying now, and she's sad, and she doesn't know if the people in the town are returning back to normal at all, if any. And she sort of wants to go look and see if she can find anybody that's come back to normal.
And Moon, you are up here also on the rampart
Yes.
from last week, or last time we played when I had Jaeger.
Yes, that is correct.
You watch as Charlie begins the process of estimating the bodies out the courtyard. He firebolts from his hand as he's launching them at the piles.
Can I just walk over to the Babao and inspect it?
Yeah.
I'm still curious.
Yeah. It didn't leave much, if anything, behind. Like, as I said, it withered and crisped up into ash.
Oh, that's right.
If you want to make an investigation check, you can.
Please. That.
D&D Beyond to be helpful with Roll20.
It's gonna be a 13.
It's like you like sift through the ashes, like kick it around just to see. In through the ash, your foot connects with something that's a little bit more substantial than just ash itself. Reaching down into it, your hand grasps onto something spherical shaped, and your knuckle bumps into another one, and you find two.
This?
Sorry, I had to spray a dog. You find two spheres that are pitch black, like Vanta black.
Ooh.
Absor-
Okay.
Nothing around it.
Gotcha.
In picking them up, you can feel free to make an Arcana check if you would like to.
I would absolutely love to.
Cool.
It's gonna be a 14, but I'm gonna go ahead and what is it?
Identify.
I'm gonna I'm gonna use I have a magical guidance. Anytime I make an ability check that fails, I guess no, never mind. I'm gonna just use the inspiration I have. Reroll for this Arcana check. I'm genuinely curious. That is so much worse. Well, I thought I had it, and then I did not.
You can still use the
14? Oh, okay. Then yeah,
14.
we're using the 14.
using the inspiration just acts as advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. There is an unmistakable connection to the abyss.
Mm-hmm.
Anything abyssal, obviously, as was this Vaeo. Their shape and their seemingly lack of color, you kind of get the idea that these might have been in place of the Babao's eyes.
Oh.
Been where his eyes actually were, but his eyes were glowing. So why these are an absolute absence of color, you're not quite certain. But as you move around and you inspect them, between your hand as they hit, which arm is the bracer on?
The bracer would be, knowing him, probably his left.
You transfer the spheres into your left arm. You watch as they roll away from your grip and up your arm, up under your sleeve. Pulling up your sleeve, you watch as they trace the paths that has seen the bracer yet?
I can't remember. I think I showed it to somebody. I can't remember who I did though. I'm pretty sure
To them and the audience, that's what's about to happen.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So underneath Moon's robes, on his left forearm, there is there's a bracelet, and it's kind of wiry. It looks to be made of something not necessarily fleshy, but you know, it could be mistaken as such. And upon looking further, it looks to be tentacles just kind of wrapped around in a figure-8 form across its forearm.
Yep. And there's a face on it, right?
No. Just the tentacles itself.
Okay. So you watch as the orbs seem to like roll around the tentacles, like tracing them up and around until they roll the forearm and then place themselves in between the spaces of the figure eight and embed themselves into the bracer itself, like they were drawn to it and are now going to be a part of it, whether or not you might have wanted them to or not.
Moon just kind of holding his arm up.
This is quite interesting.
You feel a surge of magical energy pulse through your arm. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, you hate me, don't you?
I do. It's obvious, isn't it?
This is what the inspiration would have been great.
So
for.
right about this time, I'm asking, so what'd you find?
David, that's a 5.
Hold on. You are level 6. Like you're be level 7 actually now, or 8 or whatever.
We're 6, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Level 6.
Okay.
Whoa, we
Yeah,
got
we
a double
leveled up
level right
6.
there.
I got
We're
both
level
my- I
8
got both
now?
my subclasses.
I should.
A triple, it sounds like.
Yeah.
It's a
We can
level
do it.
20. I don't know
No,
how you missed that.
Man, I should
We
really
can-
just pick stuff up off the ground
Hey,
more often.
we can do a double level. I'm happy to do that. But hold on.
I'm not
Okay,
prepared
so-
for that.
so
'cause
you're
that'll give me
gonna-
an ASI.
That's okay. Then looks like you're gonna have to do an ASI, but you're gonna have resistance to this damage at least. You didn't save, but at least you have resistance. As you take 7 psychic damage.
Is that reduced?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I see.
As this piercing shriek, none of you can hear, but you do see this wave of like pink purple energy pulse off of Moon's arm. Moon, you hear this shriek, the sounds of millions of voices layered over top of each other, and only because of the level that you are, what you get at 6, were you able to hold off as much pain received.
That was
How many items are you attuned to before I go off real quick?
how many am I attuned to? I don't think
Yeah.
any, honestly. Yeah,
Well,
none.
then this automatically attunes to you.
Lovely.
Mm-hmm.
What am I attuning? The bracer?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's becoming more than just your focus. So,
Is now your heart.
no.
I wear my heart on my wrist.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to type this up,
Yeah. Go ahead.
these are known as the Eyes of the Abyss, which have merged with your bracer. So I guess we could call it the Bracer of the Abyss. But
I like it.
your level 1 ability of telepathic speech has been upgraded. Of a creature 30 feet of you, you can select a creature within 120 feet of you and maintain that connection instead of charisma modifier number of miles, twice charisma modifier number of miles.
Wait, a creature within 120 feet of me.
You can connect to using your telepathic speech level 1 ability. It's normally bonus action 30 feet.
Sure.
And it's normally charisma modifier number of miles you can stay connected. Yes. And the telepathic, instead of minutes equal to sorcerer level, is now hours equal to sorcerer level.
for the connection duration?
Yes.
Ooh, okay.
You never let him go.
I don't think he has a choice.
You,
Do what?
your spell save DC, like so it's your DC spell attack bonus are both increased by 1.
Hang on, my thing just crashed real quick.
Also, not sure if it's just me, David, but I hear your mic occasionally just cutting out, and then coming back, and then cutting out, and then coming back.
Yeah, I'm hearing it too.
Not too bad though.
So we're getting blips of words.
Sucking up bandwidth.
For as long as hours, okay.
And
well,
your spell.
yeah.
What?
Or no, go ahead. Sorry, cut you
You-
out there.
You're good. Your spell save DC increases by 1.
That's what I like to hear.
And as a final one, you always have subtle spell as an available option. Playing with you tonight.
For the meta magic.
Yes, for meta magic. So you may select another in place of subtle spell if you already have it.
Earlier you said +1 to spell save and attack rolls.
And
didn't
spell
do
attack rolls
this
yes.
time? Okay.
It's
Spell
spell
save
save
DC.
DC and spell attack rolls.
Oh boy.
You also have subtle spell always as a meta magic option without counting against the number of meta magic options you can have prepared.
Sure.
Manor, are you backing up?
No, that's Nikki's room. I don't know how you heard that.
Oh, sorry, I was backing up.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
These are not vestiges of divergence because that's a CR thing, but they are big, heavy items.
Challenge
This is
rating?
the proof. Connor?
I heard it too, Connor.
Considering that there was an unholy screeching, and now there's a weird tentacle thing on this guy's arm,
Mm-hmm.
and
I mean,
all
we
the
didn't hear the
shenanigans is happening. Tom's gonna yell, "It's still alive!" and he's gonna run up to you. He's gonna try and grab it and get it off your arm, but he's only 2 feet tall, so I guess he's just kind of jumping at your arm, and I guess you can raise it. You so choose. But Tom is trying to liberate your arm from this tentacle.
You can attempt. In the entire time you rushed up to Moon hasn't moved.
Yeah, I'm still just kind of staying there.
Well, more than you think you are.
How loud did you yell that, Jonathan? Or, Tom?
He would shout it because he wants the glory, so he wants people to know it's still alive, so he can say he killed it.
I didn't hear any screaming, but if you think it's still alive,
Yep, I
Was
guess I'm
that
going to
screech that did?
It was
screech that did
internal.
damage to him. That was a.
The screech in Moon's head. You all just saw a
Oh.
pulse of pink-purple magic go off of his arm.
Okay. Well, if we saw the pulse of magic, I would still assume that the new tentacle thing on his arm. Probably not a good thing.
I guess Oxus is going to start running in.
Moon's gonna put his hand up and just be like,
It's all right.
Just kind of still eyeing the bracelet curiously.
Sorry, I was coming off from muted. I was gonna say I stand up and ready my bow, but lower it whenever he says that it's alright.
Thumb is still jumping, but he's 2 feet tall. So you're just holding it's like you're holding it over a child.
David, looking into the eyes of the abyss, do I see anything apart from just the pitch black, like Vanta black, like?
Surprised you looked into him already.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm David.
Yeah.
Curiosity killed the cat, bud. Come on, that's literally
And
the
it
whole.
might.
It very might well be that.
But you do. You look down into the eyes themselves, and you surprisingly see a reflection. It looks like the night sky above you, except the stars are simply as they were. As you look down into the orbs themselves, the night sky reflected above, the stars seem to sort of coalesce into this of a being that is just simply looking down, or essentially looking back at you before the stars back to their natural place.
Very interesting.
This is a rough sketch. I had a rough idea for the item I was going to give to Moon. This is David blitzing together something. So
What's going on? Why are you jumping at Moon?
There's tentacle thing.
I'm
It's got him.
No, it's all right. We had the,
And you have a tentacle coming out of your arm?
It's basically just imagine like kind of fossilized or like preserved like tentacles.
Mind Flayer tentacles.
Yeah, but I don't even know if they'd know it's Mind Flayer tentacles.
What are those, Moon?
Like-
What happens?
Just like pseudopods, like fossilized pseudopod tentacles
Yeah.
wrapped around his arm.
Basically, and now there's just like 2 black spheres embedded within it.
Yeah.
This is quite a development. Moon's gonna pull out one of his books and then just start like jotting down everything that just happened. Just record keeping quickly.
Do you mind telling us what happened before you write it down?
I was as he's writing, he's just kind of looking at the bracelet and just writing, looking over his notes and just comparing. As I came to inspect the body of the Vaeo, I found 2 black orbs, spheres, and as soon as I put them in my left hand to just, inspect them, they found their way up on my arm and onto this.
So you currently have one arm outstretched examining the bracelet, one arm holding the book, and one arm writing it down?
Impressive.
I'd
Those tentacles
imagine-
coming in handy.
I'd
The
imagine,
book-
it,
the books-
I'd imagine
the
it's
books-
more like this.
Books in the bracelet arm, pens in the other one. He's just kind of writing, but he's still just kind of looking.
Yeah. As you all approach and are like trying to like talking to Moon and all this stuff, as you look, he occasionally looks up from the book to like look at the bracelet and stuff. You look and you see that his eyes glazed black, nothing there. It looks like his entire eyeball has been replaced by pupil. Black void staring into Moon's eyes right now.
Moon.
Hmm?
I don't mean to alarm you, but I pull out my steel mirror from Moon's toolkit.
Lose your eyes.
Does
Why do I need a mirror? And I'm gonna look and be like, oh. Well, that's new.
If you'll give me a moment, I think I can discern what's going on.
By all means. And Moon's just kind of staring at his eyes and just kind of like, opening them up, Clock Orange style, and just... Interesting.
So, I go ahead and take the minute to cast Detect Magic. Or no, sorry, Identify. Identify.
Okay.
Does anybody have a light? I want to see
Eyes?
my eyes dilate.
Oxus?
On what?
Yo, what? Sorry, I was trying to read something on my.
On
sheet.
Moon.
On Moon himself?
Let
Or
me double check the spell.
Sorry, I just heard
Oh,
Oxus,
well,
and I was
by-
trying to read something on my character sheet.
by,
What's up?
by all means, Mahangil, do what you need to. I'm still just kind of like looking at myself. I put the book away.
If you
Moon
instead
is
touch a
asking-
creature throughout the casting, you learn what spells, if any, are currently affecting it.
Okay. No spell that you can identify. There is spell on Moon currently, but it is not one that you nor your understanding of the wording of the spell. If the spell doesn't know it, it would give you the School of Magic still, and it is Conjuration Magic.
I relay that to Moon, and using my knowledge and his knowledge of the arcane, would like to bounce back and forth ideas and see if we can figure out what exactly it is.
Absolutely. I wish I hadn't used my inspiration now. God damn it.
Well, that's why I'm helping you,
No,
or you can help me.
No, by all
Us
means,
discussing it back and forth.
yeah. We're gonna talk.
I'm
I
probably
understand.
better at Arcana, but if you want to me to help you, I will.
By all means, we can roll separately. Have our own theories. I have mine, but again,
David, how would you like us to do this?
I
I know you've modified help rules before.
Yeah, it's okay. Its help is no longer advantage. It's
Rolled really
I
well.
have. Yeah, I mean, you might not. Let me see what the boost would be. Yeah, let me look at the actual help rules that I put in the.
dang son. Oh wait, do you have a?
Expertise.
Gotcha. Okay. How high is your intelligence?
14.
Oh damn. Okay.
Nothing compared to my what is it?
8.
Number. My number.
I'm speaking. Helping, if proficient, +5 or advantage, decide before roll. If not proficient, +2. I have nothing down for expertise. I'm gonna put expertise if expertise +8 or advantage
Alright.
instead. But a 24 is still
Yeah.
more than adequate. And what we trying to discern? What was affecting your
What the
eyes?
fuck's going on with him?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think.
Mihungle, while you have studied Arcana, this shit beats you, dog.
I didn't know if there had been some ancient elven text about something like this.
No. But I've
But
studied
Moon-
Mind Flayer stuff, and so this might not be too out of the ordinary.
You touch the black balls, you don't touch the black balls. That's like the first thing you learn in monster hunting. Don't touch black balls.
I didn't know there were black balls. I just sifted through the ash and kicked something, and I said, "Oh, what are these?" Picked it
Well,
up.
you don't use your hand, you use a stick or your weapon or something.
I used a foot, and then I said I kicked it. Books, this is
Moon, your first
You
thought.
still touched it.
Your first thought.
You have a dragon that you found in an egg.
Well, yes, do you think I touched it with my hand first? No, I poked it.
With what?
the handle of my katana bow.
That's why you gave me a stick.
It was for your own protection, yes.
All right, Moon.
Mm-hmm.
Your first thought. Whatever it was that looked back at you. You've wondered where your magic comes from for a long while.
Mm-hmm.
Your first thought instinctively is, you've her for a while. Somehow these things wanted connected to it in some fashion. Your first thought goes to, is this your first breakthrough to where your magic comes from?
Where did it come from? Where did it go?
And in deep speech, I'm gonna just
Something
say.
looked at you.
In deep speech, I'm gonna just say Cotton Eye Joe. In deep speech, and see if the brain responds. Putting a name to this. Any response from the bracelet?
No.
I'm gonna look in the eye of the abyss again, and I'm gonna talk to it telepathically.
The do not
Do it.
reform into the being.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
Moon,
But
stop staring
you
at that.
But you get the feeling whatever it is you're about to say to it will be heard.
Moon's just gonna say, "I can wait."
I will wait.
And then he's just gonna pull his sleeve down and just kind of dust off the ash from the babao and be like, "Well, I think we're ready to go." Looking over at what?
Okay, but where are we?
It seems that, pointing back,
We teleported
from underneath into this courtyard. Tom, I can't remember if I still have flying up on you or not. I don't think I do though.
I think you dropped concentration.
I think I did. Okay. I mean, I imagine this is.
Oh shit! My Stina goes. Oh right. Knocks her staff on the ground, and you watch as the clouds above what were gathered for a lightning storm disappear. Sorry, I'm concentrating on it a little bit longer than I thought I should.
Wow, that's been a really long 10 minutes. Or an hour, or however long it lasts.
Either
It's
way.
fine.
All right.
For like 3 weeks.
So, should we explore my new house?
In all, this is Charlie speaking. This has been great and all, but this is the manor. This is just the courtyard of the manor. The front door is that one right fucking there. He points to the giant staircase. Whatever portal was there, for some reason, dropped us in the fucking courtyard.
It's probably because that's where he put the bodies.
I'm gonna step back into the fountain and just see if I teleport back.
We could just
I'm
go
just
see
thinking.
if all the people
Yeah.
are okay still.
That's what people like the sewer people.
The sewer people, yes, Kiri.
Kyure, they existed outside of the sewer. They lived in the city.
Show some
That
respect.
that was player talk, not Kiri talk.
I mean, I don't know. That sounds about like Kyure level intelligence.
That sounded like my Cena talk, but you know.
It gets the point across, maybe blunt, but it does some words.
We met
They
them
were
in the
people
sewer.
in the
They're
sewers.
sewer people. If we met them up out of the sewer, they wouldn't be sewer people. They'd be land people.
So this kid right here is a sewer person, gesturing towards Charlie.
I could just message them.
I mean, I could message what's his name.
Well,
Yeah,
great.
can
Why
we-
don't you go ahead and do that then?
I'm gonna just cast
Damn,
the
Mongol.
summon spell to what's his name?
Stevie Nicks.
Yeah,
Nicks.
Stevie Nicks, and just let him know Vaeo is defeated. Zombies are dying across the city.
Is he getting two
Ollie,
messages in his head right now at the same
Ollie
time?
Oxenfree.
Yeah,
Uh,
Charlie's
meaning come
sending
out of the sewer,
virtually the same mission. The same message.
but not as flavorful as Moon.
Please tell me it's about the same echo that Discord has.
Moon's message is absolutely getting there first.
And then that's it. You know, ending with Ollie Oxenfree. Come on out of the sewer.
I'm not gonna do the whole interweaving for Stevie. He's just gonna respond. Okay, so we kind of figured that all the zombies pounding on the door died. I guess we'll come up.
Let me mark that spell off.
Yeah.
Kiri's probably about to start just walking out the front gate that has been collapsed from that horde, and
Wait, why not check out the manor?
There's stuff in the manor.
Tom's got a new house to check out.
Kiri wants to know if her work was helpful for the people. She wants to know if someone else survived.
Curate, we survived.
Immediately past the drawbridge out of this manor, about 100 feet past, the road switchbacks as it does to start going down. So you can look down from that cliff edge down into the city.
That is exactly what she would do.
I will join you, Kiri.
See how much you get if you would make me a perception check.
Perception.
Does
I
she
perceive.
get, +5 or +8 with me helping her?
Okay. So, a 27. Nope. Yes, 27. Easily, you can see, like, Rube Goldberg set or some dominoes. Down this hill, there seems to just be a wave of the bodies falling over. Anything that's walking is no longer. You, as you look over with your keen eyes and Oaks is helping, yeah, you're able to see a pile of bodies slowly, like, getting, like, thumped up from below, until you watch as one of the larger manholes pops open, as Stevie gets out and starts helping up the others out of the sewers. And from your point of view, you take count, and there are only 21 that leave the sewer. It seems that in the time you went into the manor and fought, in any fight they had, they seem to have lost 2.
Neither of us count that high.
Why didn't they just stay in the vault like we said?
They broke in or not?
From my pack, I draw out my signal whistle and I give it a mighty blow.
Avalanche, everybody dies.
No.
It's a smaller avalanche that's designed to prevent bigger avalanches from happening.
See, you turned your ears away, but, you know, a warning would have been nice.
But
I can't. And I'm like snapping next to the ear as next to it. I can't.
they can't necessarily see you because, once again, it is very, very far away. The fact that you and Oxus are able to see this far is simply because of you both have trained to see things in the distance.
We found our
Charlie can send up a flare.
Just a firebolt into the air.
Gary could do that too, actually.
Go ahead.
Pops
After
off
seeing,
a fire bolts
yeah.
up.
After seeing Charlie do it, you'd say, "Oh wait, I can do
Curie.
it."
What was that, Curie?
Firebolt, roll me a d6, Curie.
Roll a d6.
Yeah. Since when have you been able to perform magic, Kira?
I just
Aren't you still in the manor?
whenever.
Area?
Oh, am I? I
Whenever-
just haven't been moving my token.
Yeah, I thought Oaks. It was
Oh,
me
yeah.
and Curie went out to the front.
Yeah, we are here.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Ever since I put on this really warm ring down in the sewers, and then I lost all that weight, it feels not natural, but I can do it.
So you really burned off that weight, huh?
I put my hand on Curie's forehead. Does she feel hot?
Yeah.
We need to get you. Is there some snow on the floor?
I would
Down?
imagine.
Yes.
I get a handful of snow and just put it on her forehead. This should help you cool down. You're burning up.
I mean, I'm a little warmer, but I don't feel that too different.
You almost burned my hand off from just touching your forehead.
You should have used your cold arm.
Use my cold hand.
Wait, why do we both have arm-related, things now?
With
Just
your casting of Firebolt, a sulfuric smell comes just before the blast, and you watch as you send forth a blue flare into the sky.
Oh, Kira, that's nasty.
It wasn't me, it was the ring. I swear.
It is like akin to sulfur and brimstone. It is not overpowering. It is simply noticeable when you cast the magic, and then it is gone immediately after.
Like Donkey said, man, I have my mouth open and everything.
So first you make me go deaf, and then you
to
pretty
make
much
sure
put
I
a
was
cloud of fart in my nose. Curie, what did I do to you?
Dumped snow on their heads.
Have you
I
ever seen
remember
a
hearing.
bald lion?
I remember hearing a joke.
I've seen a bald bear.
He who smelled it dealt
See.
it.
And
was on a post about why we-
intuition would suggest, Curate, that burning hands that you can cast probably will.
Oh,
So other than the 21 that have now come out of the sewer, nothing else. Everything else has just fallen to the ground.
An orange and
Oh, I
blue
see-
flare
I-
light the sky.
I can see some movement over there. Oh, that's just a vulture.
In the snow? In up here in the thin air?
I
Aurora
don't know,
Borealis at
It's-
this
yeah,
time of year.
Or a crow, is that better? I
A
don't
raven,
fucking
a
know.
crow, anything not a naked-headed bird in the middle of a snowy mountain.
Dude, I
Oh,
don't
so
know
bald eagle.
animals.
a vulture. A penguin, a puffin.
a flying penguin. Oh god.
Puffin Forest?
You thought you defeated the BBEG. No, it's
Oh.
the penguin.
You become lost in these woods.
Look out, it's Gunter.
Wank.
And I'm gonna walk just enough to where I can reach Oxus with my new link telepathy,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to ask him.
I'd like to have a conversation with you in private at some point.
Okay.
I feel like you know what this is about. And I apologize for prying, but I just wish to
Is
know.
it about your arm that I was just asking about?
No, this is about the sewers. and
I would like to know as well. As another voice pops into your head, as you can only assume to be Heavy. Hi.
He wants to know as
Was
well.
that Evie as well?
Aw.
All I
Oh, got
could,
his haircut. He has a little skater cut now.
all I could hear is little Nick's
Nick-
voice. as
Nick is now the
Heavey.
voice of Heavy. Nick is now the voice of Heavy.
Yep.
Dimitri Ollie.
Nikki is now the voice of Heavy canon.
Yep.
I love it.
Baby boy.
Can he
Hi.
even Ollie?
He's chewing on a fruit snack.
What flavor?
I wish I was chewing on a fruit snack.
Strawberry.
Nice.
Fruit snack. Solid flavor.
But yes. Regarding what can't
Now I
happen
have
again.
to tell you, I can't say no to Heavy.
That doesn't have to be now, Oxys, but
Oh, not right now. We'll wait. We'll wait until like some other point when we're not, in a city full of dead zombies,
well, the
or
They're
at least
dead
everything
now.
is kind of situated. We still have stuff that we need to take care of at the moment.
I'm not disagreeing with you, but I mean, after a night, we'll give it a few days. We'll give it a few days.
Nope, there's another eagle. God, they're everywhere now.
Also, Moon's just gonna telepathically say "Hello, Heavy," and just look back over in Heavy's direction and wait for Heavy to
So-
respond.
I
Heavy-
suppose
Heavy
we should
would-
make our way.
So Heavy just
Oh,
joined the
no.
phone line.
Well, it's
I know.
anybody that connects mentally to Oxus is also going to connect to Heavy and vice versa. Anybody that connects
Oh.
to Heavy will connect to
Oh,
Oxus.
that's nice to know.
So if I can, oh snap, does that extend my range then?
Long distance scouting.
Yo.
Does that extend my range?
Technically, because if
That's
you're within
ridiculous.
120 feet of Oxus, however far away Heavy is, what?
But it stays within. Okay, so I just have to.
I
do
guess
that.
Oxus and Heavy, we have not tested out our mental range.
I mean, it lasts now for what? However many miles, based on the sword.
Hours per
level?
charisma.
Or-
Hours per charisma.
Hours. I thought it was hours per.
It's hours per charisma mod. 'Cause
Okay.
That's what telepathic speech is based on minutes per charisma mod.
Okay. And what about the distance? Is it still just
Is
120.
Yeah.
Double.
It's
well,
120.
120 to connect? But
the,
how
the
long?
miles was
Mod. Now it's double mod, is what you said earlier.
yeah. Let me. I'm trying to bring up the actual thing so I don't mess up.
Poor Heavy.
Okay,
I'm
it's
sorry, buddy.
miles equal to your charisma modifier. It's twice charisma modifier in miles.
Okay, so stay as long as charisma modifier, and then as
It's a
far
charisma modifier.
as. And as far as what?
So it twice charisma modifier in miles and charisma modifier in hours.
Oh, okay.
It's 5 hours at 10 miles.
I don't really think you need the double distance or whatever it could be, but
So should we go down and discuss this, Stevie?
that's probably a good move. Good move.
I mean,
Move.
I think they're gonna make their way up to us anyway.
I mean, we
This
could
is Charlie.
we could meet them down there. There's nothing we can really do.
Well, I believe a couple people said they wanted to search the castle or the manor, and I would be more than willing to do that as well.
But why though? We have no reason to go searching through a manor.
Well, I'd like to look at my new house.
Maybe the Babao left some sort of summoning circle or other monster trapped. He did seem to be able to summon other creatures.
You have made a valid point. Let's go.
Carrie's gonna welcome the groups of survivors and stay at the gate. The only people she could help save.
Moon's gonna just monitor and keep an eye on Tom.
Right?
I guess Oaks is just sticking with Mahongul.
Darn. I mean, yay.
Well, if Tom and Moon are together, we might as well stick together because I know you don't want to stick with Mycena.
Well, I'm not like right next to Tom. I'm just keeping
Fair
an eye on
enough.
Tom.
Do you want to stick with Mahongul, Mycena?
No.
I figured as much as well.
No, actually,
Alright, then lead the way.
Moon's
Tom
gonna.
will stroll into the building like he owns it.
Okay, well, we cleared out all these rooms. Did you clear out all these rooms?
I
Wait,
checked
back
the
to-
field.
Wait. Why are we clearing out the rooms if they're coming back to live here?
We're making sure there's no traps.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant to like raid the cupboards and steal the storages.
Well,
That's
we
what I
know
thought, and then Mihongul said that he's checking for traps, so...
we know
Uh,
that. What's
Y'all
it
would
called?
enter. Y'all would enter here.
There
It's
was the
upside
one
down
room.
and stuff.
There was the one room that had the trap when I walked in. The aura trap.
Yes, in
I
here,
don't
and you
remember
killed
which.
all the
There's
Zamboys
also
that
this
make
one.
you feel stupid depressed. Yes, this one was the full of water coming from the well, and it was ice cold in there, unbearably.
And
so.
we never figured out what was going on there, I do believe.
Didn't clear out this room here either because you didn't have the time. On the second floor, nor did you clear out this one up here.
Okay.
Alright. Let's go... We can go upstairs, leave that magic-y room for Moon.
I don't
Magic-y room is
Fairly adept at magic.
Okay, then we can get the portal room.
can't dispel anything. But
That's fair. He does have other spells that I do not have that would probably be more useful for that.
I can counter things, but that has to be I have to see it happen.
Which, out of character, is a great use for subtle spell.
Oh yeah.
You cannot counter
Oh
spell.
yeah, no. Well, I heard he get a subtle spell feature too with one
Yeah.
of my, with just my level 6 stuff.
Yeah, I know. I know. I've seen it.
So I'm just like, oh, I'm like that's perfect. I
Perfect.
can't counterspell that.
Perfect.
You get a
Oh,
subtle
she's
spell
purring.
thing at 6?
Hey, baby.
Which one? Psionic sorcery?
Yeah.
Where's my
Cast a
token?
spell, psionic spells, number of sorcery points for the thing. Requires no verbal or okay, I see. If you use sorcery points to cast, yeah.
Yeah. So having another just simple subtle spell thing is sweet.
But which one are you going to? Are you going to the downstairs one first? The church like one? Alright, well two men entered there first, so we're gonna start with that one. The door swings open towards you. And again begins to rush out. It is only an inch or so off the ground, but it is continuing to spread.
No,
Your feet, even through your boots, it is unbearable.
I'm gonna walk in after seeing Tomb and then see Tomb go in there and be like, oh no. Hang on. Tomb.
We haven't been in here yet.
I've been in there. It's dangerously fucking cold.
And I got a coat. Sure, the water is cold.
as much as I appreciate your enthusiasm, I don't think a coat will adequately suffice. But I like where your head is at. But let me try something.
Okay.
And from this room, David, I'm gonna crawl on the walls,
Okay.
incline,
Okay.
and basically just kind of Spider-Man my way into the room. Which,
Inspect the stuff in there.
yeah, which one's the fountain? Is it this one in the corner or this one in the middle here?
Corner. In the
Corner? Okay. Then
As you enter the room, the cold is piercing. You are furred, so it is less so, but you it appears to be standing forward as if it itself is on the pulpit going to preach a sermon. It has its hand on its chest and its other hand out towards the pews, and it is looking up towards the sky, its mouth open, and the marble it is made of is it is beautiful, but it is cracked to the point where it looks like this statue was made of the pieces that shattered.
I see.
Corner looks similarly so.
Yeah, I'm gonna get, kind of equidistant between the two of them, and yeah, being on the wall, I'm just going to Arms of Hadar and try and
The
take
fountain?
Yeah,
Okay.
and see if that'll just kind of erode it.
Statue and the fountain?
Yeah.
Between, right?
Yes. Yeah. Both of them are fine.
Okay. You throw it down. Are you able to see in it anymore?
This isn't Hunger of Hadar. This is Arms of Hadar. So this is just tendrils whipping around.
They lash out and they seem to hit the fountain and the statue itself.
Mm-hmm.
Like they make contact with it, but nothing moves. If you were to punch a tree, it was moved.
Oh, well. Shit. I'm gonna crawl out of the room, just plop right next down to Tom, look down and be like, I thought that would work. Did not.
I have an idea. Tom's gonna take a jar out of his bag, and he's gonna start bailing the water out.
Okay. And no matter how much you bail out of the fountain, it stays at its level.
Infinite water wheel and infinite power.
Similar, the crack in the well that in the fountain itself that's causing the water on the floor.
Wait, where's Hebe? Maintaining that connection I still have, I imagine, with Oxus. I'm gonna be like, can you send Hebe into the house, please? Or Hebe, are you able to enter the house?
He's with me upstairs.
Could you send them back down here, please? I need his assistance with something.
Still on the same mental link, I guess. You hear, hey Hebe, can you please go help out Moon?
In transit, we're going to get to what everybody else has been doing. I know, Kira, you're at the gate talking with the peoples, and Mycena is with you.
I would assume so, just because she didn't want to come with me.
You were doing something else.
Me?
Am I mute?
No, I can hear you.
Oh, we can
Are
hear
you
you.
there?
You're doing.
I believe
You said you were talking with Nate, right?
Mihongo and I were going upstairs to deal with everything.
That's what I was trying to
Yeah.
say. I'm trying to, because you're
Oh, I
not
thought you were
on the map.
talking with Nate.
I did too.
Out talking to the guests, and I assume Mycena's with him. Oxus is upstairs. What is Mihongo doing?
Oh, you cut out at that part. All we heard was you talking about Kire and Mycena.
Nope.
Well, we're looking around. Excuse me.
I'll drag your happy ass to the map.
Let's see, where did I go? Oh, there we are.
So all those rooms
so this
down
room-
this hallway were clear, except for some bloody bodies and the teleportation circle.
And I was going to double check this room because this is the one where I felt the mental thing. I wanted to see if that happened again or what's going on.
Alrighty. I'll let you take the lead on this room then.
You open
Yeah,
the door.
so I'll go in
and,
first.
Yeah. All of the bodies had stabbed and killed. Where their heads slumped into the table. The corpse that they were feasting upon is still there in its pieces that it was ripped from. Dread does not wash over you. Saved from it, and therefore we're 24 hours.
No, I knew that,
In this
but
room,
I
the
didn't think
body is
Mahongo
still-
did.
No, the feeling of dread at least does not wash over you. The body
so-
still hangs from the ceiling.
Not feeling the dread aura, I welcome Oaks and I'm like, I don't feel anything. That does not mean it's
Alright.
not here.
I crossed through the threshold.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
Right. Let's go, boys. Where are we at? Wisdom. I will roll a d8 with that. I believe it is your d8, right? Yeah.
Mhm.
11.
Well, it's not a feeling of dread. Whatever Mihongo did in here seems to have alleviated this curse. in a heavy-handed way, maybe, but it is still gone. What washes over you is like a sickening disgust in this room. Seeing, they're zombies, they eat other living beings, but to see them having sat around a table, purposely ripping chunks from a being and acting distinguished and civilized at a table, eating some, it is a disgusting sight to witness. You are afflicted with the fear, with fear for 10 minutes. I don't it affecting you, but you have a strong desire to get out of this room, whichever exit you can find.
Nope. I don't like that. That's weird. We're gonna go this way where I can't see that shit.
I see it still lingers. Okay, is there a chair that nobody was sitting in? An empty chair of some kind?
No.
Okay.
Well, at least one if you want to, but
No, are there crates or barrels or something I can block this door with to be like, hey, might not want to go through these.
in the alchemy room that you had passed through here too.
So I go to the door. Oxus, give me a moment. I'm going to bar these doors. Someone's gonna have to come in here to clean it, but I don't know where we would dispose of everything right now.
At this point, you see a chair come kind of rolling down the hallway from this room.
Damn, it's got wheels?
Well, I threw it, but trying not to hit Hongo, basically I slid it down the hallway.
Yeah. its way out of the hallway before it catches on one of the lips of the tile, and the corner of it just tips over and it just
slides out in front of me. I'm like, well, that works for one door.
Yeah, close that shit off.
Whichever way the door swings open, I block it with a chair. And then I proceed in a roundabout way to these other rooms to try and find ways to block these other two doors.
Fear says I can't go closer to it, right?
Correct. Well,
What if I get-
as long as
as
you
long
can
as
see
you
it,
can
I
see
think.
it. The
Okay,
door's
so I
closed.
can then go down through the hallway. Okay.
Yes. Hongo, you successfully block the doors and use the balcony as your entrance into the alchemic chamber. You room is still closed.
So looking through the alchemy room, do I find anything else interesting?
An investigation check. Oxus is in that room with you if he wants to help, advantage, or whatever.
Would I do not have good investigation. No trading in it.
Then it's a simple +2. No advantage.
Okay.
Is this
Not like you need it.
Is this something? Holding up just an empty glass vial.
No, it seems whatever the Vaeo was doing, it was arcane in nature and not alchemic. I believe this room was just remnants from what the Manor originally purposed.
Okay.
As much as I would love to, like, give a lot of stuff for a nat 20, there's really not much to find in here. Again, there are the papers that you had seen before that had described what the potions that you had found were. With a nat 20, though, I will say that of the rest of the papers on the desk, after like rifling, trying to find like keynotes and what something might be, you come across a set of like maybe 25-ish pages that have been bound together with leather cord.
I go ahead and grab that, and if I can throw together an alchemist supply kit, I would like to do that as well.
You absolutely can. I'll let you do that with a nat 20. Absolutely. So the book that you have, quote unquote, book that you have found is essentially, I'm going to allow it to function similarly or like mechanically the same as one of the books of power that gives you the increase to stats. Mechanically, you have to read it the same amount, but at the end of it, you will gain proficiency. In anybody that reads it will gain proficiency with alchemist supplies.
Cool.
We'll call it the Alchemist Almanac.
Bio mundane.
Kind of nice to know.
I found another door.
Mm-hmm.
Very
Would you
good.
like to open it? Before you get the chance, though, we're going to go back downstairs. We're actually going to go out to the courtyard. Stevie has made it to you, and I will say that Charlie is going to stay here with you. And Charlie is ecstatically greeting everybody and is, as they're all pretty much used to loss at this point, but it still hits hard that they lost another 2 before the.
Is this lost?
Before you were able to kill the Vaeo. So you killed it then? I assume that's why everything's dying.
It wasn't me that did it. I don't think I could have, but it's gone. And so's everything else in this town.
shit's been dead for a month, though, so... Yeah, you did good. It's dead.
But nobody's coming back. I'm glad you're all alive, but I wish more people could have been saved.
They were rotten and missing pieces. If they were brought back to life, they'd have just died excruciating deaths again, I'd imagine.
That's true. Weren't there a couple more of you before? What happened down there?
There were a lot of them, and they started throwing their weight against the door, and it couldn't take it after a while, and the door buckled and fell inward. It fell off one of the other adults and crushed their legs so they couldn't move, and they were just trampled and eaten. And before, and in trying to get a warning out, somebody else was grabbed and drug into the horde before we could hastily light one of the barricades on fire and kick it over into the pile and just start trying to defend ourselves. It wasn't long after they broke in, like maybe 2 or 3 combat rounds before they all just fell over. Dead more than they were.
I'm sorry we couldn't save all of you, but I'm glad that at least you lot survived.
Thankful to be alive. We're also thankful you were able to put the town to rest. But if it's, I think everybody here is gonna hole up in the manor.
I don't know. They're checking it still. Everybody else went inside. I don't know if it's safe yet. There is a lot of bodies in the courtyard too.
Like a fireplace or something that we could light and get warm.
I mean, I could actually help with that.
No, you're...
I'm not gonna light them on fire.
Oh, that attitude.
Oh, God.
That's not very
Shoulder
pyromaniac of
the
you.
devil on your shoulder, Mycena.
Look, light a man a fire, he's warm for the night. Light a man on fire, he's warm for the rest of his life.
His short life, yeah.
Hit him with it.
There's
Give him the old razzle dazzle.
there's a bunch of crates and wood in the courtyard. We could keep you warm. I know it's not like hospitable.
Here, make it easier for you, Curry. This building here is a barracks / guardhouse. You haven't been in there yet, but assume there's nothing in there. So
We do know there is also a fireplace in the mess hall, because that's where we came in from.
That is true. Kieri doesn't know the inside's safe yet.
if that's the direction that y'all came through.
Well, that's true. But there was the magic cold stuff, and then the freaky room up here that Mahongo said don't go into, and then the portal that sent us all back out here. But I
There's
guess
just
like
fast
if
travel
she,
in and out of the manor.
I guess directing them to the mess hall. There's seats. There's a fireplace.
Drag Mycena and Charlie over there if you want to drag yourself over there.
Boop 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 boop.
If you light the fire, it's gonna be blue.
Azula.
Kieri will light the fire.
Apparently, we did
smells
start
like
the
ass.
fire.
To be fair, that means Azula's fire canonically smelled like ass.
Oh, where does it say it didn't not smell like ass?
Yeah.
You person.
Also, they lived in the volcano city. There was probably sulfur all over that town.
City fire. Real good at hitting people in the back. But no, the fire is lit. The people are warming. A couple of the survivors go into the pantries and find like preserved meats, like jerkies and stuff like that. Anything they can find that would be like actually preserved and like have like a decent shelf life, they pull out. And
Some of it has this
Bonfire lit.
weird language on it, but only 1 or 2 people understand it. The sardines.
What is spam? No, it makes decent sausages? I don't know. Downstairs, back at the water room,
Back to the watering hole.
Yeah, is TV arrived?
yes,
Okay. So, Evie?
freeze the water.
yes, please.
A layer is now coated the bottom of this room. The water still pours from the fountain, and it is gathering once again on top of the layer of ice.
Now, Evie, if you could spray the fountain, ice the fountain, and prevent it and seal it.
No.
Huh.
Jeez. Any second now.
No.
No, he ain't doing it, bud. I'm sorry.
Alright.
Okay. He turns to the fountain. The marble of the fountain iced over like a glacier,
Mm-hmm.
yet the pool of water within the fountain remains untouched.
That probably looks dope.
Yeah.
So it
It
didn't
looks
even
like a
freeze
goblet
there?
of ice, with water still in it. Yeah.
Is it still
As
spraying out?
opposed to a goblet of fire.
Yeah.
Oh, that did not work as I had hoped.
So you can walk on it without getting your shoes wet. So there's a bonus.
Yeah, I'm gonna quickly run across the floor and just go into this
There's
other
the
door.
there's
Actually-
the chairs. There's the chairs on the right side. There's the pews. There's the pulpit. The fountain frozen, and the
What about-
statue
What about the door on the far side?
there.
I'm gonna run in and just run through it.
It opens. And you see what looks to be an arm and a storage as I get the reveal tool.
Would you say an armory? Oh god. This is the worst spot for Tom and I.
Tom's like a kid in a candy
I
store.
don't know if you're making it out alive there, Moon.
Oh. No.
It is all basic level equipment. And weapon-wise, that you imagine it would be in this room. If it's in the player's handbook as a weapon, it is there. Armor-wise, there is There is all of the light armors are there. There is a half plate on a stand. A suit of chainmail.
Oh, okay.
Everything in this room is mundane, but it is all pristinely kept weaponry. A little bit dusty, but you know.
What are the medium armors? Let me actually.
Tom is gonna rifle through this and try and find as many bolts as he can.
Okay. Roll me 6d12, just for fun.
Is there a quarterstaff in here?
As that anything that in the player's handbook you can think of would be in here, mundane weapon-wise.
Oh no, grenades and all that are in DMG. Never mind.
Yep.
Shoot.
There is one weapon I would like to suggest, David, that's not in the PHP. And it's up to you, obviously, if you include it or not. It was in the recent Dragonlance book. It is essentially, it is 1d6 two-handed finesse piercing that also has a sling attached to it.
Is this because you want it?
No, I just think it's a cool weapon.
What armor? Well, I guess, yeah, what armor did you say was in there, David?
It's basically a sling staff with a spear on the other end, but it's two-handed and only a d6 instead of a d8.
Sure.
He said
that'll
half-
be-
I can send you the stat block later.
He said
Yeah,
half
every-
plate and chainmail, I believe.
half
Okay.
plate and a suit of chainmail and every light armor.
Darn.
I mean, I have no.
Half plate's worth it.
Yeah, half plate's nice.
Not for the disadvantage, though.
I mean, even
Half
then-
plate. Oh, I'm thinking breastplate. Gotcha.
Yeah, breastplate is what I was looking for. That'd be a nice upgrade.
The fun part, if you just take the breastplate off of the half plate.
This other room I'm gonna check out while Tom's still rummaging.
Okay. And it is locked.
It's locked. Oh.
Hammers in here.
There are 40 bolts though too.
Yes.
I'm gonna just.
They are all fletched.
Is this a
with,
wooden door?
with raven feathers?
Ooh. David,
no.
is this a wooden door?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Arms of Hadar.
No, actually, if I chill touch, would I be able to erode, the wood?
Can you
Okay.
chill
Parts of the wood.
touch objects?
I like
against the
the
creature.
creativity.
It says against the creature. Then we're just gonna. Whom I might need you to step back, and I'm gonna just cat with it. Cat got a shotgun.
We're gonna breach. Stack up. The stack up.
Yeah, we're
So
reaching-
everything's okay inside the manor. Boom! Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm rushing over there after hearing
As
that.
you
Well, it's probably
blow
about the same time we opened this door, Mahongo.
Yeah, you blow the upper hinge off, and it doesn't quite open because there's still a lower hinge. So you've got to take the action to reload and the next action to fire. In that 12 seconds, everybody else is panicking and running.
Well, I was just gonna aim at the locking mechanism. And just shoot that off.
You know what?
This is-
Just for funsies, roll me a d20. I want to see how well you actually breach this. David knows how to breach a door. I want to see how funny this can be.
Anything to add?
20.
Just D20.
No dex.
That's a 9. Plus, I don't know if I'm adding anything or not.
It's good enough. It's a decent breach. Standard breach procedure is not shooting the lock mechanism itself, but toward down and turn inward towards the bolt. So you're at a 45-degree angle. Off.
Double
the
45.
You blow in the door into where the latch is and blow out the other side so it swings open.
I'll mark that bullet off my inventory. All right.
And as soon as you hear that, if you're still connected to Oaks, you just hear, Moon, what did you do? Moon, please respond. What did you do?
I
get to
open.
Yeah, we're rushing over there.
Back
I open
upstairs.
a door. It's all right. We're fine.
Before we get to that, back upstairs to the upper
We found
room.
some armor and such, and a weird weapon with like a
Has
slingshot.
shoved like 5 different weapons in his bag as well.
With like a slingshot
right.
and the spear. Slingshot on the spear. It's weird.
Alright. Back in time.
Yep. Alright, so you going into this room?
It's the only way to
Me?
go.
Oh, y'all.
If that's the only way to go, then yeah.
Yeah, it looks to be a private sleeping quarters. However, the near wall, there are crates set up. One of the crates, you find, gosh, where did it go? Find a set shaped like oblong-esque like oblong shapes with netting going through the middle of them. Actually, I don't think Mihongo would know. Oxus would be able to figure out what these are. These are like snowshoes.
Nice.
3 pair in here.
How many?
But these are primo snowshoes. What this would mean is that in heavy snow weather, a bit later, but in heavy snow weather, your movement would not be reduced to half. However, in snow weather will still be reduced to half.
Those are some bougie snowshoes.
Yeah, they are. The Dick's Sporting Goods, and then bought the most expensive shit, and then went, you know what? Nah, I can get better at like Bass Pro or Cabela's or some shit. But in the other crate, there is what looked to be this leather case, and as you flip open the top, there looks to be a small segmented pouch that has 6 spaces in it, 5 of which are filled, 1 is empty. They are filled with these very maroon colored potions.
Do they look like healing potions?
Potions are maroon in my world.
Well, Oaks just got distracted by the gunshot.
Damn, it's not on here. Okay.
As the door gets blasted open, falls or like leans itself inward from the force of the door, falls inches. Drew, this whatever thing there right there needs to go away.
Ooh.
Desk at the far end. 2 shelves on either side of the room, and one what looks like a coat rack along the wall, immediately to the right. The stone flooring is offset by a large red carpet, circular in the center of the room that kind of goes underneath the desk, but not quite. The room is oddly warm for the cold, freezing room that you just a bit ago. There's no fire in here, but this room just, for lack of a better word, this room just seems to just be warmer than everywhere else. You don't know if there's like a jamming on this part of the house or not, but yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna feel if it's radiating off something, or is it just?
Yeah, I was gonna put my hand above the rug, see if the heat's emanating from the rug.
It is. The rug is heating. And you both would actually know that neither of you are wearing boots, are you?
No.
I don't have them written down. So.
I didn't know if you were both like walking around with just like wrappings on your feet or something.
No,
but
I would have taken someone's boots by this point. He's wearing boots.
That's also very fair.
Yeah, no. Moon would probably just have
Hey,
wrappers.
I'll
on.
be right back. Okay.
Respect.
Yeah, you don't even need to put your hand over it. Walking on it feels warm, especially without feet coverings.
Anything nice in the coat rack? Anything catching my fancy?
If you want to roll me a luck check, sure.
Yeah, what am I rolling here? D20?
Let's have some fun. Yeah.
Some
Can I help him?
is sick.
He doesn't.
Oh. All right.
Jeez, dude.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
What in the world?
Yeah.
Things are looking pretty.
You find a Snuggie.
Things are pretty full for the
No.
moon boy.
Yeah. No, you actually you find what looks to be a like a winter poncho of sorts.
Ooh.
It is like a very Clint Eastwood looking poncho, however, it is very, very stupidly thick, and you can tell it's made of like mountain goat wool. So pristinely cleaned and treated that it feels like it's neat in its texture, but it is very clearly wool.
Okay.
This cloak on its own counts as extreme weather gear.
Ooh. For cold?
Gear does work. Bit over top of your robes or underneath them if you want them to, but I assume wearing a poncho on top of robes might look a little weird.
No, Moon. I mean, if there's other stuff in here too, Moon might just redo his whole wardrobe.
There is also, funnily enough, a pair of boots. They are black leather boots. They are very thick, very obviously supposed to be winter boots. If you look, as you look on the bottom, there seems to be like the treads themselves that are made into the boots, all to like kind of like picking up the boots. They feel like they weigh a lot until you set them on your hand, and then it doesn't feel like they weigh anything. These boots also count as like the snowshoes that they just found, except these are in the form of boots.
Okay. Duly noted. Tom, I found some nice things over in this coat rack.
Ooh, that's almost as nice as my coat.
You are correct. You do have
the poncho, I'll let you design it color-wise and however you want it to be, so you can do that on your own. Then you can have your own aesthetic, however you want it to be.
That's too much power, David.
Yeah.
I like it.
Um, it does have a hood, though. It, as you would imagine, would be. There's a set of overalls in here, like Carhartt overalls.
Mm-hmm.
What's that?
Yeah, you cut out
That's what's
there.
there. But there's
Okay.
essentially a pair of Carhartt overalls, pretty much as well. They don't look fancy, but they look sturdy.
I'd like to check what's on the desk.
Okay, if you would roll me an investigation check,
Ooh,
you're gonna
10.
regardless. With the drawers, more looking at what's on the desk itself. It's a
Don't forget
There's-
to check underneath it.
I will.
That looks a brass bottle of ink stoppered up with a weird blue gray feather quill laid down next to it. There's a letter opener with a stand that seems to also be made of bronze. No unopened mail to be found on this desk, despite what the image shows.
All this is immediately going into Tom's sack.
And that's all that's really on top of the desk.
And taking my friend's advice, I will look underneath.
And inside.
Yeah, the advice keeps coming.
Drawers open. Nothing of note. I mean, a lot of like shiny baubles and doodads and other bunch of stuff that I'm sure just goes right into the box.
Oh, yeah.
Right into your bag. No switches to be found. No nothing. Bottom right drawer, and you try to open it, and it won't open.
This drawer's fighting back. So, naturally, I'm going to try and take my new sword, or not my new sword, but my sword. Prize of the Kobold Clan. I'm gonna just wedge it in there and try and force it open.
I will allow it to act as a crowbar, since it is magical and it will not break. So you make a strength check with advantage to pop it open.
Oh,
Nice.
Doesn't want to move. It would be about this time that the everybody from upstairs would be down here now.
I can't get this drawer.
I'm gonna go in with do you mind if I I have a small penknife. Could I try and pick the lock with that?
We'll let you get to the drawer.
It's not actually thieves' tools, so it's going to be a dex check. I assume you're not proficient with thieves' tools, are you?
Nope.
No?
Nope.
Then,
Yeah.
then it'll be a dex check at disadvantage.
Dex check at disadvantage? Ooh. Alrighty.
Oh, hey, everyone's made it.
Oh, okay. 10 as well.
Doesn't want to go.
Okay. I'm gonna call over our thief extraordinaire Mahangil.
All right. Let me try.
I'm gonna just shout throughout the house, Mahangil.
Y'all would have. This would be about the time y'all would be able to get down here because of the explosion of a gunfire. So
Oh yeah, I imagine that does it there.
Hey, why don't we just use that lock opener you have again?
Mahongo picks the lock
I
with
was
one
gonna-
of being in the room.
Damn, he's good.
But the door,
Oh.
the
Drawer?
The drawer. Yeah, I lost a syllable there.
You're Texan, it's fine. It happens.
Yeah, the drawer.
Drawer.
The door.
New
The drawer.
4F-150.
It's the lock clicks and you pull it open, but there's not like an empty like shelf or a filled drawer of stuff. As you open, you hear the sound of clicking. So as you pull it open, it goes.
Immediately dive away.
Tom has the opposite instinct and immediately sticks his head into it. What
And
is that?
You watch as a rune at the bottom of the drawer itself goes from this blue and just dies immediately. As this shelf unit over here on the right this one. Okay, whatever illusion was holding its place over top of it has disappeared, and there is a large chest just sitting in this space.
We don't
I
know if
see.
it's
I
booby trapped.
shouldn't have assumed that you checked it for traps first.
No, but we should definitely check that for traps.
When we get to that, we're break.
It's break time.
Big thing.
Alrighty.
And I was not kidding about the level up.
What?
Okay.
Oh, so we do hit level 7 too?
The 7. This took a while, and I want to reward y'all for this. So
Crap. All my notes are on my laptop.
Alright, so health rolls. My d6.
We will
get us
try
into-
the D12. Let's see if it decides to like us. Roll me a
If you
D12. Yeah, we like that.
Nate, if you want to take us to break, we
Yep.
will recap everything that we do for level up on return.
Alright.
Keep rolling
We will be
threes.
back stream. It is going to be quiet without the music, but we will be back.
welcome back. We had a little bit of an extended break. I had something to take care of, the little baby boy. But now we're going to get to the part where players tell us what happened during their level up, what they gained, what happened, and then we're going to do the thing that I like to do that potentially breaks campaigns. We're going to roll on the treasure tables. We're going to have some fun. Alright. So, let's start off by the order of which I see you in this call. Daniel, what are you getting at your level up?
I get a fancy dandy class upgrade. Yeah, it is the Monster Slayer feature from Monster Hunter, and an additional superiority dice.
What is that Monster Slayer feature?
I can spend, whenever you expend superiority dice to add to a damage roll, I can expend 2 dice instead of just 1, adding both to the roll. Both dice are expended as normal. If the target you attacked is of an aberration, fae, fiend, or an undead, you deal maximum damage with both die.
Alright.
Say hello to fake paladin.
Is that, yeah? Or the cleric at level 8 that gets the extra d8 no matter what. Connor.
Alright, well, I don't think we ever addressed what I got for my 3rd level into Bard.
Oh
So
yeah,
I
didn't
picked
do
up
that either.
I picked up a few skills and a couple expertise. I believe it was Arcana, Investigation, and Deception for my, Persuasion for my proficiencies, and I picked up expertise in Arcana and Persuasion. And then for level 4, I ended up going with Fey Touched. And went ahead and gave myself a +1 to Charisma, and I have the Bless and Misty Step spells now that I can cast once per day.
Alright. Yeah, I know you had said something about your other level.
Yeah, I don't think were we still streaming when I figured it out last week? I don't know. I went with let me open it up. Gift of the Chromatic Dragon as mine.
Wait, did we go to 7 or 8?
7.
7.
Okay.
Wait, we went up to 8? Oh my god!
No. No.
Just
How'd
two
that
levels.
happen?
Uh-oh,
Just-
Tom is
just-
level 20.
Just 2 levels, just 5 to 7, not 5 to 8.
Okay, that's what I thought. I just wanted to make sure.
And what does the gift of the chromatic give you?
Gift of the Chromatic gives me chromatic infusion. So as a bonus action, I can touch a simple or martial weapon and infuse it with a damage type. Over the next minute, it deals an extra 1d4 of the chosen type, and I can use it equal to the number of proficiency, equal to my proficiency bonus, and gain them back on a long rest. And reactive resistance, same thing, but I can use a bonus action for resistance, basically.
Cool. Nate.
Got my 7th level barbarian feature, which gives me an advantage on all my initiative rolls going forward. And if I am surprised at the beginning of combat, just kidding, I am not if I enter my rage first before doing anything else.
That was your level 6 and 7?
Level 6. What was level 6? Level 6 was pretty cool. It gives me additional class features for my Beast Barbarian. It lets my natural weapons count as magical. I also can alter my form of one of 3. I gain a swimming speed equal to my walking speed and can breathe underwater. I gain a climbing speed equal to my walking speed and can climb difficult surfaces, including upside down on ceilings without needing to make checks. And when I jump, or when I jump, I can make a strength athletics check and extend the jump by that total. I can only have one of those 3 active at a time. Currently having the climbing one active.
Ro?
Alright, at level 6, Tom became mobile. He's exceptionally speedy and agile, so he runs 10 feet farther. When he dashes, difficult terrain does not cost extra movement. And whenever he makes a melee attack against a creature, he does not provoke opportunity attacks for the creature for the rest of the turn, whether or not he hits.
Alright.
And then at level 7, you got an extra superiority dice and the Battle Master ability Know Your Enemy, where if he spends 1 minute observing or interacting with another creature outside of combat, he learns information about its abilities compared to his own. Stuff like strength, dex, con score, armor class, hit points, total class levels, and fighter levels. Fun stuff.
Alright. And Noah?
Look what he must do to mimic a fraction of my power.
Nothing necessarily for Moon at level 7, just 4th level spell slots. So, 4th level
Remind
spells.
everybody what you got at 6.
Oh, and at 6 I got...
Oh, wrong one.
What is it? The Psionic Sorcery ability. When I cast a spell of 1st or higher from my Sonic Spells feature, I can cast it by expending a spell slot as normal, or by spending a number of sorcery points equal to the spell's level. If I use sorcery points, it requires no verbal or somatic components, and requires no materials unless they're specifically consumed by the spell, so basically it's kind of like subtle casting. It's another way to go about that. And as well as psychic defenses, gaining resistance to psychic damage, and having advantage on saves against Charmed or Frightened.
And we'll go through with Michelle and figure out Mycena's stuff.
Yeah, so, let's see. Level 6.
It's her the ability to bring stuff back from the dead.
Yes, and level 7 would be 4th level spells, and I will discuss with her and help her pick those.
Level 7, the 7th levels, the level 7 4th level spells that she gets from her subclass will be Blight and Confusion. I foresee Blight being a big problem. For me, not for y'all.
Just make everything blight resistant.
Let's see. Probably Ice Storm.
Thematic for the player, yeah.
Yeah. Personally, I'm a huge fan of Wall of Fire. But I
Wall
don't
of
know
Shrooms.
But come on, Connor, we could do Wall of Stone and do the whole housing
That's 5th level.
thing.
Wall
Wall
of
of Stone's 5th level.
Shrooms.
But I'm waiting for your alchemist when you get to do that bulk.
Oh yeah, no, I know. Wall of Stone is awesome. People
We're
sleep
gonna-
on it because it's the same level as Wall of Force, and Wall of Force you need to disintegrate, whereas Wall of Stone has HP and actually can be broken through. But if you concentrate on Wall of Stone the whole time, it's permanent now. So you can make castles and stuff with it. It's so awesome. I vastly prefer it over Wall of Force for most cases.
Do the fun stuff.
Yeah, I mean, you can put a Wall of Force in the air. Yeah, like I was in a campaign once where we had 2 dragons coming towards us, and somebody trapped one of them in a Wall of Force, so we only had to deal with one at a time. It was clutch. You can't do that with Wall of Stone.
I opened it to the magic item tables.
He said we're moving on.
Yep, and I'm shutting up.
Are they really gonna put traps on a chest that they hid?
Probably not. Why don't you go ahead and open it to him?
Okay, I will open it.
Boom. No.
Tomb's Doom.
And Tom gets first claim as he leans into the chest, hopefully not exploding.
Wanna go that route? Alright. We're gonna roll to see which table you're gonna roll on. You see how many tables there are. Right?
One guy's gonna roll on the cursed item table, the other guy's gonna roll on the god item table.
There
4,
are
I
nine-
think.
There are 9 tables.
The epic boons table.
9 tables, A through I.
Oh, I was looking at the treasure hoard tables. Gotcha.
So I will allow you, if you just want to like do a manual roll of a D9. Since you're having the first pick, I will give you advantage, and you can take the higher of the two.
Take a 7.
All right.
Oh boy.
Connor, stop
Alright.
going along with him. Let it all be a surprise to everyone.
Yeah, Connor, stop. This needs to be fun. Don't do this.
You're one of us, Connor.
What if he doesn't actually have the book in front of him? He's just messing with you.
I would be very
That's
not
what I thought.
surprised.
Listen, I wouldn't put it past Connor to have every table memorized. Okay?
Okay, look, I'm not that far. Like 50.
He only has 1 through 5.
Tomb, if
Yeah, I
you
only
would
got
roll
1
me,
through 5.
Tomb, if you would roll me a D100.
He has a 25% chance of guessing the item right, though.
Okay. Let me look up. This,
It's a magic item.
is.
It's the magical
Yeah.
panties of protection.
It's a weapon.
Cloak of Billowing.
Not
No,
on,
common
not on
items
item
aren't
table
D&D.
G. Not on
Boo.
item table G, they ain't.
They're not even in the DMG to begin with.
Cloak of massive billowing. It just creates a windstorm around me.
So, Mace of Smiting.
Oh, so it was a weapon.
I can't use a strength weapon.
You gain a +1 to attack and damage rolls made with this magic weapon. The bonus increases to +3 when you use the mace to attack a construct. When you roll a 20 on an attack roll made with this weapon, the target takes an extra 2d6 bludgeoning damage or an extra 4d6 bludgeoning damage if it's a construct. If a construct has 20 hit points or fewer after taking this damage, it is destroyed. This bonus applies also to anything that siege would apply to, so buildings included.
Where are you reading that from?
Like,
Okay.
that's what you rolled. A big giant mace is the first thing you see when you open the chest.
Wow.
I wonder if I have an old DMG.
Page
This has got
one, page 147, magic item table G, number 59, Mace of Smiting.
No, the Mace of Smiting is what I have that's different.
No, I added.
You said
the
it was
siege.
additional
I
dice?
added the siege part.
Okay.
I said.
But you said it was additional dice?
The Mace of Smiting. When you roll a 20 on the attack roll, it takes an extra 2d6 bludgeoning damage or an extra 4d6 if it's a construct.
Yeah, mine just says 7. It's the average, 7 and 14.
But it takes the average, but it doesn't do the actual stuff. So, all right.
That's interesting.
All right. That was the one guaranteed stuff. I want somebody here to roll a d6.
On it. Dang it.
And that's it. Nothing else in the chest.
For the
Woohoo!
best. Only one more item.
Oh, come on. I beat him to it.
He
Okay,
did beat
then
me
you'll-
to it.
Okay, then y'all have fun doing a roll off, d20s, and then we'll see which one we use.
The uncle's is higher though.
Ooh. Oh.
Oh!
Is it though?
Alright. One more item.
The difference. We'll go with 2. We'll cut it, and we'll cut Mihongles in half.
Ow.
You're down to 1, bud.
The people in this room are Moon and Mihongle. Let's go with Moon. Moon, if you want to type up roll a d9.
Yeah, what is it?
Table you roll
Slash R
from.
space 1d9.
3.
Table C. If you want to roll me a D100.
Absolutely. 44.
You pull forth a large vial. It's like it starts like a flute-necked vial with a large bulbous base. It is frosty and frozen to the touch. Ask you to do the
Potion?
potion
I
of
don't-
frost and strength.
Oh, I don't have identify, but I will.
I do.
Yeah.
I can take a moment to
Okay.
do it later.
Potion of frost dragon strength. What is that?
So,
23.
potion
Hot
of
dog,
frost
hot
dragon
dog,
strength.
hot diggity dog.
President here, Hongo, if you want to roll a d9, let's see what table we roll on.
No, I can't cheat you like that. I just put roll 9.
Magic table D. You're gonna roll me d100.
100.
You would have had all of us, Connor.
You really would have. I would not have.
Okay. A even larger maroon potion. A potion of healing.
Look, Mahongo may be a cheat, but Connor's not most of the time. So
Put that caveat there. So I would like
Can I ask one more time what the extra sentence you put on about the Mace of Smiting was?
anything that affects the construct is the same as it would affect siege. So all of the extra damage affects walls.
extra
and
damage to
buildings.
objects.
Dude, he can just obliterate a door with that now.
Knock,
Yeah.
knock.
Knock, knock.
Oh, it's gone. Gone.
Reach.
No, see, here's the fun part. Here's the fun part. Moon can blow the lock, and then Tom can just fuck the door up.
I mean, I could just get the knock. I could just get the knock spell.
It's the fucking do FBI, open up.
Not
I
spell
probably
would
should
have
have
violence.
Oh well.
Yeah, but now, it's
Now it's what?
You
my
cut out.
turn to roll. My turn to roll.
What about my Sienna?
You know, that's who I'm rolling for.
Oh, okay.
What? I'm gonna roll a d9.
It's gonna be the 9.
This is. Yeah, I know, but I know it's gonna be because I'm rolling it. But
Give me 7.
The-
Or 8. Damn it, I was so close.
Hey, I was thinking 6.
didn't count. You didn't say it.
Yeah.
I know.
6 magic item table F.
Like, what number am I thinking of?
Hi.
No, like whole number.
3.
3 doesn't have a hole in it.
Oh.
0.
Oh.
8.
Oh.
8's got a hole in it. I'll get to
Hold
that.
on.
You're thinking of boobs.
So what now?
So what is that? 80,000.
85.
Yeah.
85 platinum piece.
Okay.
My
No.
Sienna has no need for money, as she's already stated.
6.
This is true. And while that may hold.
That may
up.
well change.
Hold on now. Hold on now.
Also, yeah, I did post Moon in his new drip in the Vaeo campaign. His new little woolen.
My
think-
Mycena reaches within the gold coins and the gems and fishes around and pulls out a beautiful lute.
Yeah.
Eh.
I need to learn how to play this thing, but
Too
that's cool.
bad. The only person that can play it hates her, and she hates him.
Dude, I have a loot.
Listen, that's the fun part.
I can play it like a drum.
Dude, I like my loot.
The even more fun part, I have to roll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have to roll a d7 to see what version of it is.
Yep.
That one.
Based on the wood.
6 again.
4.
Just 5.
Hoping
No,
for a
3.
high number.
3. Damn it.
5.
It is uncommon.
Somebody said 5.
I think I said 5 and then I said 3.
Ah.
Wait, no, it's just the DOS loot. This is the instrument of the bards. No, I'm sorry. This is the actual DOS loot. Okay. Okay, instrument of the bards. DOS loot. Is a beautiful cherry wood lute. And how does it do this? Use an action to play the instrument and cast one of its spells. Once the instrument has been used to cast a spell, it can't use that spell until the next dawn. They use your spell casting ability and save DC.
Was Mycena even in the room with the chest being opened, though?
Are you gonna question the DM?
Yes.
Cool. Fuck off. You can play the instrument while casting a spell that causes any of its targets to be charmed on a failed saving throw, thereby imposing disadvantage on the save. The effect only applies when the spell has a somatic or material component. All instruments of the bards can cast the spells Fly, Invisibility, Levitate, Protection from Evil and Good, plus the spells listed for their particular instrument. For the DOS lute, as uncommon, it can cast Animal Friendship, Protection from Energy, Fire Only, and Protection from Poison.
DOS loot. The loot.
You looted a loot.
So, if you want to add that to her stuff, or
Yep.
just in the items in general to the Discord as well,
Hers.
wants to, of the two remaining that haven't rolled for stuff, Nate and Daniel,
Hi.
who wants to roll for gems and who wants to roll for coins?
I'll go for coins.
I guess I'm gems.
Okay, we're gonna go for coins first. Actually, no, we'll go for gems first. Gems would be a bit easier. Nate, I need you to roll me a D4. These will be the number of different types of gems.
4.
Okay. Now I need you to roll me be whatever number time. A D8.
Just a single D8. A single D8?
Yes.
Okay. 8.
Yo,
Hi.
you're screwing over the coins, though. Just saying.
32 gems.
Jesus Christ.
32 gems.
You write this down, Nate?
Yes. Give me a hot second. Whoops, don't
Thirty-
need
I can get
that.
I just.
Boop, boop, boop. 32
Thanks.
gems. Okay.
And of differing gemstones and differing price points. 32 gems totaling
Okay.
7,500 gold pieces.
Sheesh.
Now for the coins. Between gold and platinum and everything else in between. Or below, because there's nothing between those two. Roll me a D100 to start with.
Just one D100.
Alright, roll me a D10. Okay. I need math.
You got 93 platinum coins
No, you don't.
and
93
5
times five?
electrum.
I need my fucking calculator to open.
93 times 5 or what?
I think so.
Yes.
45.
465.
Yep, 465.
500 minus. Yeah.
How much?
465.
platinum pieces.
465 platinum? Sir.
Yeah.
Sir.
Yeah.
That's like 3 sets of plate mail.
Oh, we
Now-
don't have to worry about
Yeah.
money.
Well, hold on. Now, roll me. Would you shut up? Roll me another D100.
I'm sorry.
Wait, no.
Times
Now
40.
roll me. No. Now roll me.
He cut out. What am I rolling?
He cut out for me too.
I'm trying to think.
Okay.
Connor, real quick, I want to determine how many I'm going to have him roll of something.
Do what?
60 12s.
6. I'm trying to figure out how many of another die I want Daniel to roll.
3D4.
That's what I was thinking actually. 3d4. Average of 8.
Did I cut out?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think I've been trying to sit here and tell Daniel to roll 3d4.
Okay. Min-max, boys. We're looking like Christmas up in here, all red and green.
Yeah.
Times 41.
9 times 41. That is
369.
369.
4 times 41. He
Oh,
rolled
4 times
4
41.
first.
164.
I'm looking at he rolled a 1-2-1 and a 4-1-4.
41
now we take
times
the first
4. 41 times 4 is 164.
That's weird. I didn't see that pop up at first.
I
only saw the
didn't
9.
either.
Yeah, I only saw the 9 at first.
So
But
yeah,
yeah,
Okay.
4.
164.
$140 gold pieces.
164
Significantly.
gold piece.
1,640 gold pieces.
Oh, okay.
Significantly less than the electrum pieces.
Is it election time?
No. 250 gold pieces worth of assorted
Of sorted what now?
250 worth of
Copper.
other.
Of other coinage.
Yeah.
Now,
And this is all in the chest.
yep. Now, how good of Samaritans are y'all gonna be to the
Tom
city?
is gonna
That
screw
was
you
just
up.
take it apart.
I would like to collect the rug that's also in this room.
How much of Good Samaritans do you want to be? I'm gonna steal the rug. Tom is gonna climb inside of the chest and just lay in the gold.
Carries with the
Um,
people.
Luxley Oaks is helping the people out.
Yeah, I'm in the room with the people.
Yeah.
How heavy's the chest?
How heavy's the rug?
Dude, rugs are heavy, man.
Bro,
roll
it's
the
a
ru-
cat. It makes sense. The heat. Oh.
Could we roll the chest inside of the rug and smuggle it out so Oxus doesn't know until we're away from the city? That's Tom's proposed idea.
How heavy is all the gold? Wait.
Hey, David.
Mm-hmm.
David,
Mm-hmm.
can I ask Stevie if it's all right if we go through and take a few valuables from the manor?
Yeah. I mean, sure, y'all saved our lives. We just
Sweet, I'm gonna go grab some snowshoes. And that was Oxus getting permission for snowshoes.
the rest of you are assholes.
What do you mean?
I'm just glad I didn't roll a belt or a book.
Yeah.
Oh yes, I can put on those snowshoes. I'm so happy.
So the gold and platinum's only 42 pounds.
Yeah.
You could easily
chest-
take that without anyone noticing.
The
Yep.
chest itself being another 15 pounds because it is wood and iron.
We'll leave the chest.
I got my Gucci snowshoes.
They shove the gold into. This is like a Minecraft double chest worth, dog.
Okay, 50 coins is a pound. Therefore, at approximately 2,100 coins of platinum and gold, that's only 42 pounds.
Takes up space, not just weight.
Yes.
Where
But
the fuck
coins
are
are
you
fairly
putting it?
small. I have some sacks. I got 5 sacks that we can stuff full of gold.
You should see a
And
doctor
platinum.
about that.
I walked in here with this rug.
Also, while I'm upstairs, I'm
You're
gonna.
pulling a critical role campaign 1, you're stealing somebody's rug.
Thumb's treasure bag is pretty big, but
Hashtag Gerd Blanston. Oh my
So
god.
basically, what I'm doing is I'm taking some rope and whatnot and hiding it, tying it basically to my back underneath and under the cloak.
He's now a hunchback. His fight with the bow changed him.
Hey, look, I am doing my best to hide this on my person.
Thumb will assist with the hiding of the treasure.
I mean, I got
Well,
robes.
yeah,
If you wanna
Listen,
take the-
listen. Our U.S. military
Between the
soldiers-
three of us, I'm sure we can get this out.
I don't know if
Are
you
you-
know this, but the common kobold can carry more than 3 times their body weight in loot.
The common kobold.
Done. No, I mean, I can, you know.
Hey Moon,
Wolf of Wall-
mentally,
Wolf
are you
of Wall
are you
Street,
still
me, just-
connected to Oxus, or did you switch at some point?
No, I'd probably still be connected to you.
Dope. Then you just start seeing, hey Moon, can you come upstairs? There's something that we forgot to deal with.
What is that?
Look, that's
Yeah,
16
but-
pounds apiece for Moon and
Teleportation
myself.
Circle.
Oh, I mean, I carrying a rug and
Why are you carrying a rug?
because it generates heat.
Fair
I'm
enough.
gonna Walk back. Also, I feel like there's a room we didn't check. On the first-
It's 16 pounds for me, 16 pounds for Moon, and 10 pounds for Tilm.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna go back upstairs with Oxus.
That is, however, leaving the smaller coins. That's only the gold and platinum because I can't calculate how much weight the rest of the coins are.
That's okay. We can give the copper to the peasants.
They
I'm
open
not
up
sure
this
why I think-
grandiose chest and only see small coins.
David, is the spell still running in the middle here?
It's not left.
It hasn't left. Okay.
Here, I'll hold the rug for you while you deal with magic-y stuff.
Yes, thank you. That is entirely what I had hoped to do.
Where'd you find the rug?
Don't you worry about it. I'm gonna crack my hands.
You both, as cat men, very comfortable around this rug.
I like the rug. That's why I'm asking where he found it. I wonder if there are more.
Mine, I call dibs. Crack my fingers, and I'm going to cast Dispel Magic. At 3rd level.
Roll.
Roll. DC.
I give him advantage.
Dang, it's too late. I can't help him. I'm not there. He left. And...
You took the wrong.
I mean, I guess I would have followed him, but I didn't say anything about helping. So
Wait, my spell save DC.
It's not your DC. It's
Okay.
10 plus the spell's level. Ability check using your spell casting. So
it's
D20.
too late to inspire him, I assume. If you answered, David, I couldn't hear you.
Yeah, that thing's staying put. I can try tomorrow, but I am actually. Hang on, wait. I think I might have. I'm gonna rub my hands together.
You add your or charisma.
That's still not enough. It was a
No, I know.
Alright,
Make
that
an
means we
ability
can.
check.
That means
Hang
we can
on.
stay here. I was already thinking we probably
Um,
should to make sure they're safe.
Moon, if you need help with it, I can do a couple things that will help you.
Oh, good. If you could, yeah, that'd be.
Okay. So I will cast Enhance Ability for Charisma.
Okay.
And I will inspire him.
Right.
Am I audible?
Yes.
We did hear that, yes.
I'm gonna cast this at the. Or wait, do I have access to my new spells if I haven't rested yet? Like new
Yes.
spell slots and everything. Okay, just checking.
Just as a David is a generous person, and this is a David thing. If you level up, consider essentially long rested outside of your health.
So this is cast at 4th level. Still roll.
On the roll.
Still rolling.
So you have advantage from Enhance Ability
Yeah.
and
A D8.
Okay, so
What's your plus charisma, which is what?
I think it's only a D6. I'm only 3 levels.
okay, so that's
But what?
wait. Charisma's plus 3. But the higher of the 10,
10 plus charisma
So
plus a
that-
D6.
10 plus 3 plus a d6. Well, shit, 14. Same exact thing as it just was. God damn it.
You still have advantage. You just don't have inspiration no more.
Well, no, I rolled 2d20 already. That's what that was supposed to be. But-
Enhance ability is still a concentration.
Yeah, I'm
Not
concentrating on it, and I can. If you have the spell slot to do it again, I can.
No, I'm fully tapped. That was the last of what I had today.
Do you have any sorcery points to try and convert over?
Not enough to get back that spell slot.
Do you have any lower spell slots that you can convert to sorcery points to get back the higher level slot?
I am fully tapped. It'd have to be tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah. You just see Moon kind of just like
You have dispel magic.
I only have 2nd level spells.
yeah.
You have dispel magic.
That's what
Spell magic is 3rd level.
Yeah, and that's what I've been casting.
Mycena, the druid.
Oh, does Mycena?
I don't think she does.
Well, I think druids get access to it. I doubt she has it prepared.
Well, can we
Say
just
she
leave it in
has.
case anyone needs to get to the courtyard quickly?
She has it. It is not prepared.
Well, I mean, we can
We
just
can just
lock
we can
the
spend
door.
the night and make sure everyone's okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just
Lock off that room.
I'm gonna just find this nice little room over here with the red rug already in it. Pop down my new red.
Body in the bed.
Dude, I'm holding on to that rug.
I take it from you.
This room has a dead guy. This room has 2 dead people.
Wait, why are there dead people in the
Because
room?
they were banging when they
They were-
died or
They
something.
were killed.
Oh, well, I'm gonna remove the body and throw it in the teleporter.
I mean, that's a fair use for it.
I hate it. I hate
You
it.
said that you said there's bodies in here. I'm gonna just go in there, grab one at a time.
Yeah.
I'm looking at Mahongil
There's
as
no
Yeah,
I'm
but
doing it.
it's a
there's no
mess. They
three.
are
I'm
everywhere in
looking
there.
at Mahongil as I'm doing it, and I'm just like, you could put my rug down and help me, and just
The
kind of walk by
Yeah,
him.
there are now
Oxus
three.
has the
there are
rug,
now
but hey,
three
I gotta step
naked-
away for a sec.
Hey, there's also a bunch of bodies in this room that you should go clean out too, Moon, since you're feeling so generous, and then I'll give you your rug back.
I am a bookish individual, not physical labor. I thought about granting one of you with this delicious, sweet, nice, chilled beverage, but I don't even know if I should.
Why would I want a chilled beverage? It's cold outside. If anything, I'd want a warm beverage.
It makes you stronger, from what I hear. That's what it says on the little
I'm already
label.
I'll
plenty
do it.
strong.
I'll do it.
See,
What
look at
am I
Tom.
doing?
Initiative. You're moving dead people into the teleportation.
Okay.
That's only
I've already done 2. Oxus refuses to help and won't give me back my rug.
Oh, where the other dead bodies were moving?
In the door that has a chair holding it closed.
here,
Okay.
give me a few minutes.
Tom is gonna move the chair.
So I'm assuming while I'm actually trying to cast the spell, Tomb's just probably gonna move all the bodies anyway. But I'm ritually casting Unseen Servant to move the bodies.
Yeah. Tom's moving bodies. Assuming,
It takes 10 minutes because it's a ritual.
Wisdom throat. Unless that
Same
room is
time.
dead now.
It's still a wisdom save time.
Damn it.
are you still afraid of it? How long does
No,
that
I'm-
last?
It was 10
Or
minutes.
more, but it spoopy. Scary.
Am I scared of it?
You vibe to it, but you know, blood and guts, humans, meh.
Yeah. Tom's gonna start dragging out the bodies, and I'm gonna be like, "You owe me. These are some gnarly humans." And then we're gonna push them
They
into
all have
teleport.
holes, very, very thin rapier-like holes through the backs of their skull and out the front.
And yeah, we will dispose of the 3 bodies.
Moon's gonna take the rug from Oxus and be like, "That's his
Oh,
name."
there are now 11 bodies just in the fountain of the courtyard.
That's what I was saying, but
Actually, I'm gonna go in the room with what?
I guess I'll
the
use
room
my
with the
Unseen
room
Servant to drag them off. Like, okay, is there a way from the fountain to somewhere along the manor that we could like toss them out a window or something?
Dump them in the river.
Or you know what? Actually, better
Charlie can
yet,
just light them on fire.
because it takes a lot of heat to actually cremate bodies.
He is fire. Charlie is fire.
If he wants to burn his friends, he is welcome to.
These are noble bucks. You think he gives a shit?
Okay. It's up to him. I'm not doing it.
All right, I'm here for my beverage.
As the person that played Charlie originally,
I'm not saying he
don't get
I'm
no
just
fucking
saying,
special
if he wants
treatment.
to, he can. I'm not stopping him, and I'm not encouraging him.
You do encourage him. He do it on his own for free.
David, I would
That's-
like to say this room is still undiscovered. What's inside of it?
This is the front door.
It's the front door. Never mind.
The entire outside world.
There you go.
Inside of
This
it,
is-
everything.
This is the back door, but I don't think we've actually looked at it, right?
Congratulations, you've discovered society. I'm so sorry.
Wait.
Society.
Am I
Alright.
correct in that assumption, David?
What?
This was the back door, but we never actually went through it, right?
Yeah, I don't think anybody came in the back door.
He's not here.
David, how big is that rug?
a 10-foot radius, so a good 20-foot diameter circular
damn.
rug. It's a
Damn, I'm surprised you carried it up the stairs.
No, it's not. Looking at the dimensions of that room, it's like 7.5 foot. It's a 50-foot diameter rug. It's still big. Actually, I just drew it out in my head on that map. And a 15 foot is still huge. We'll do 10 is a 10-foot circular rug.
10 feet in diameter or in radius?
Diameter. In diameter.
Okay.
Large rug. Y'all taking a long rest?
Yeah, while we wait so we can try and dispel it in the morning.
Work tonight.
Who,
I
me?
mean, I got work tomorrow, but
I go ahead and tell Heavy a bedtime story of my past.
Before that, I talked to you.
Ah, you went up to
Actually,
your
no,
road
no,
to
no.
go to bed.
Actually, no, I wouldn't talk to you because I'm tapped out fully. So I have my rug, I have the room. I am not yet asleep. I am still just looking at this bracer. I will become the Moon Flayer.
Everybody write down what you want to do for next week whenever we because I'm going to go ahead and end it here because some people have work tomorrow. I don't know, Noah, if you have work tonight or whatever.
No, thankfully I'm off, but I got other stuff I need to be doing tomorrow.
Yeah. Tired, I know a lot of people have responsibilities and stuff to get to. It is 10, so.
Alrighty. Thanks to everybody that was here. Fun stream, big stream, Curie sad stream, everybody else, Pockets hungry, happy stream. Y'all take it easy, and we'll see y'all in the next time. Goodbye for now.
bye.
Sayonara.